Hello and welcome to my channel, Meg, and today we are creating this look using a full face of Elate Cosmetics, enjoying my beautiful new palette that I just created using their refillable pans and their palette products, as well as some new lip products, and we're going to go over first impressions over their foundation, concealer, and mattifying powder, as well as this good gloss, because they're all new to me. They might not be new to the brand, but they are new to me, especially with the new formulations into the square packaging, and I'm really excited to share this with all of you. Before we get started, if you don't know, Elate Cosmetics is a sustainably minded brand constantly evolving to create better products for people, planet, and profit. And if you don't know, that's the 3 pillars of sustainability. Like when you study sustainability, that's like the first thing they teach you is like sustainability only occurs when we have everything in balance. And I really like that you can see it like between their ethical supply chain to how they're constantly bettering their product and cycles. It's really impressive to see a brand do that, especially when so many brands are greenwashing. They are a women-owned brand from Canada, and they are also cruelty-free and vegan. To be fully transparent, I have personally been purchasing from Elate Cosmetics for 4 years now. I have also been working with them for the last 3 years in various capacities. I was a brand ambassador for a little bit. I am now an affiliate. Sometimes they send me products. I buy products. So some of the products you'll see in this video were sent to me. Some of them I have purchased. I have a lot of products from Elate Cosmetics. I have purchased multiple things multiple times. All opinions are my own. And this video is not in partnership with them or requested by them. It's just a video that I thought would be really fun to do because I love this brand and I love watching these kinds of videos from other creators. I hope you enjoy this video, and if you are ever interested in purchasing from Elate Cosmetics and you'd like to support this channel, I have my link and my coupon code down below. So let's get into the video and get into the first impression. All right, sunscreen is on. This is what my skin is looking like pre-application. I am doing new skincare. I'm just now beginning my switch over to activist skincare. If you want to watch that video, it's chaotic, but it's fun talking about skincare. Right now, we are going to do the final step in skincare prep by putting on the Elate Cosmetics Prep Primer Serum. I'm going to be honest, I rarely use this product, and not because it's not a good product, it's just because I love the Elate Cosmetics Golden Hour Oil so much that I use it a lot as like my final step after sunscreen. I do let my sunscreen dry before I put the oil on, and my skin just feels so lovely. I don't feel like I need this step, but today we use the Activist Skincare Oil and then sunscreen. I find that the Activist Oil dries down a lot quicker and a lot drier. Not that it's not hydrating, it's a different kind of oil. So we are going in with the Prep Serum. This is the old bottle, so you can tell all of these are refillable. We are sticking with sustainability. This might be too much. If you are sensitive to scents, this won't bother you. It's light, it's sensitive. This is so hydrating. I forgot how nice and almost cooling this feels like. And because we're doing 100% Elate Cosmetics outside of my mascara, I feel like it's refreshing. This is a refreshing serum. It contains aloe, which helps with anti-inflammatory, and it's supposed to help smooth the makeup application. I have found in the past that this does sometimes dry down in like a slightly tacky feel. Our goal for today's video is to be less chaotic, so I have notes. We're gonna pull up this palette. Okay. Please watch my last video about Elate Cosmetics. You'll watch me repair this and watch how I messed up this palette. I'm just taking off the lid. The glue didn't work here. So this is the new palette that we created in that last video where we went over the new ingredients, the palette, the sustainability. And as you can tell, this is the older palette, which means it doesn't fit everything as nicely as if you had bought one of their updated palettes. But yay me for reusing, recycling, fixing. We're gonna go in with this concealer. I believe it's the second shade. I know my foundation is PN2. This is something N2. And we're just gonna use it as our concealer. Elate, if you're watching, what about color correcting? So that was just a really light dab. So I have like that much on my finger. For like the last 6 months, I've been wearing crazy heavy concealer. So this, I feel like my instinct is to just like layer and layer and layer, but I think we're gonna call this fine for now. Conceal some of this acne. I may go back in and conceal some of this post powder. That's one of my favorite. That's one of my favorite things with Elate is that their cream products really play well with their powder products. So I'm not as like worried if I need to go in with this cream concealer that it will look really bad. I'm already starting to sweat, which is so good for today's wear test. And I am noticing my skin luminous, pores visible. As you can see, we've put the foundation in this compact instead. I think this just looks so much better aesthetic wise, and it's just easy having one product here. So first swipe. As you know, I love a full face, so I don't want, oh, this is not, I was really worried this would like crumble, but it's not. This is what we have on the brush, and this is how I've applied all of my powder products for years, so we're gonna go into the same. I like to pat it in. I find that when you buff like this, it gets a lighter coverage, and I want full. And I'm just trying not to hard pan this. That's not a product issue, it's when you get the product wet, and I'm already sweating. There's no AC where I live. Literally don't know a single place that has AC. So this is one half of the face done. I think this is a really good color match, honestly. I could cover up more of this cystic acne chicken pot scarring, but it doesn't bother me. I could use a little bit more here and here. I'm gonna go in with concealer here, touch it up again, and we're gonna move on. I'm just like, this looks really good. Okay, this looks really good, right? So this is none, this is with. I feel like it's blurring, it doesn't feel heavy. This is definitely a replacement for my favorite L'Oreal compact. I wrote out to talk about the ingredients in this product because I was really surprised. Mainly because like I already loved the Elate Cosmetics like skin support line. If you didn't see that in May, they always have it, but there was a great promotion in May for their skin support line. And I just love their products. I'm already starting to hard pan it. Oh, my skin. What should I do? I have the worst luck hard panning. Oh my god, my skin looks so good. Okay, back to the topic. So, I already liked Elate Cosmetics skin support line. That's like their prep and their golden hour oil, and their makeup removing balm is so good. Love it. Also like their lip balms. I use them while flying. I really like their products, but I didn't realize this and so many other of their products have so many skin supporting ingredients. Most likely because when I think about makeup, especially after being disappointed in when I first forayed into eco-friendly or green or clean beauty, because my first foray was into clean beauty, that these products have some amazing ingredients that help support your skin while you're out and about, which I've never thought about needing. I just love my skincare and I move on. But I think if we're trying to reduce our consumption and really embrace all that makeup can do for us, why not have makeup that is good for our skin too? Or better for our skin? And the color, what is this? What is this? This is a beautiful match. Maybe it's slightly yellow on me. Am I crazy? Leave your comments down below. And you can see my under eyes, but honestly, a color corrector would fix that, and then I still wouldn't need a heavy-handed concealer. Right here on my upper lip where I am sweating, you can see that it's getting a little piecey here. try and dab dry it. I swear, applying makeup, you either do it at like 6 a.m. before it's hot, or you do it as a sprint. These makeup videos I do at 9 a.m. are just too late in the day, just too hot. I can feel my arms dripping sweat. And just so you see what the palette's looking like now, post-application, it's a little bit of hard pan, but that's not the fault of the product. I'm sweating. Let's try out this mattifying powder. I wasn't sure if I'd really need this product, but you know, I love trying new products. And now that I'm seeing that this is already starting to fade because of me sweating, I feel like this is a great day to just put it on the T-zone. And I also want to see what it does for blur pouring. That's one of the reasons I didn't go in and just try and cover up my pores in this area more. This is the closest thing I could find to that Elate Cosmetics brush. I normally use a different brush for this type of thing, but it's dirty, so. And this matches what Elate does. You can't see it. It's just apply. Like if you compare here to here, I do think that this side is more dirty. I would be not surprised, but some of my favorite products are products that like I was really unsure of at the beginning, and I am thinking maybe this one will be one of those like, I'm not sure about this, I don't need this, and then I love it. Let's just go in for the under eyes and set the top of my lids because we're gonna do eyeshadow next. My pores are more blurred. Look at that. So overall first impressions of these new products, I am pressed powder foundation. I'm in love. I'm in love. I love powder foundations even though I have dry skin because I live somewhere humid. And I find that as the day goes on, wearing a pressed powder foundation, especially with a lovely set of skincare prep before, my skin ends up looking really dewy, and like the oils in the skin and the skincare tend to just finally come out, and it looks really nice. But you'll see today because we're doing a full wear test, so keep watching. I'm thinking I might need to get the palette that has a mirror in it because my goal is to have a palette that is perfect for travel. Just like I get the call to go somewhere one day and I'm like, whoop, just throw a palette in my bag, done. Especially if any flight attendants, oh, what's happening on here with my hair? Especially if there are any flight attendants out here, we like bring all this stuff, but what if you could just put it all in like one palette? Anyone see those MLM palettes? Those like used to be on my For You page all the time. I'm gonna do my eyes real quick and we'll go back in. I'm trying to love this shade. So this is their cream cheek color. They changed the formula with the square pans for this product, so it's more pigmented and applies smoother, and I can vouch for that. But man, this is a really powerful product. Like, look at that. Oh, I think that dried down a little bit. Whoa. This is looking really cute. I'm gonna put a little bit up here because we don't have bronzer. And if you've never used, that was too much. But I love using like blush as a bronzer. Another trick I learned from Elate Cosmetics. You remember that lipstick trend? Normally, I would put the shade Wonder as a highlight all over my face, but I've retired her. We're gonna finish off with lips. This is my favorite, one of my favorite things. This is probably one of the products that like first got me to fall in love with Elate Cosmetics, and that is their lip products. Their lip pencil. I had one of their OG lipsticks, which were fine. These lip pencils, this is an eye pencil, but their lip pencils are just fantastic. I have a bag full of pencils here. This is the color I wanted. This is like my last little bit of Serene before I get to use my new one. I would normally use this as lips, eyes, cheeks. I love pencil formations. I think in the future I'd have like a palette collection and a pencil collection, and it'll just be beautiful. We're gonna use this as a lip liner today. I think these are an amazing price for a multi-use product that's so pigmented and soft, and we applied this early because when you let it dry, when you let this product dry, it lasts for so long. Speaking of new lip products, today, reason we're using this as a lip liner, I have this new Elate Cosmetics Good Gloss in the shade Enamor. And they also have new lip products for your palette. I know what shade I'm going to get. I'm gonna get the shade Charisma in their new lip colors because it's a red orange, and I think I have like in a video from weeks ago where I was like, if I could work with Elate or any lipstick company, I would want a shade that's like a red orange, just absolutely vibrant and confident, a shade that could work with multiple skin tones and look beautiful. And then they came out with the shade Charisma, and I was like, thank you. This is the shade Enamor. It is described as a neutral pink. Normally, I have the clear gloss that I actually use as lip prep for almost all of my makeup looks. Like right before I apply any makeup, I apply the Good Gloss just as a nice little bit of luxury on the lips, so I apply the rest of my makeup. But today we are gonna try this in a tint. The ingredients of this product are supposed to protect your lips from environmental pollutants while also hydrating with hyaluronic acid and glasswort. So let's swatch this on the hand first so you can get kind of like an unadulterated look at the color without the lip liner. Oh, this is really beautiful. Honestly, I think this is a slightly stickier formula. Maybe that's the pigment in it than like the clear one. That's what it looks like blended out. But let's apply. Oh no, it feels the same on the lips. It just felt sticky on the back of my hand. This is so soft. It's such a beautiful, rich feeling on the lips. Like you just feel like you're putting on like this butter, this oil that's just, look how smooth that is. There's no stick. And I also think it's a beautiful color with Serene, which is my absolute go-to. I've purchased, I don't know, like 5 different Serenes, or I've had 5 different Serenes in my lip collection since they came out. This is the final look. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Personally, I think, just based on what I'm seeing in the camera here, looks pretty nice. I think it's a good, nice, basic look because we are gonna go walking and it's hot. And I have work to do and I have laundry to do. So like it's a good everyday look. I am already starting to sweat, so continue watching. I will come back every couple of hours, show you what it looks like in direct sunlight, tell you about how it's wearing, how I'm feeling in it. I know I've said this a lot, but I am sweating. I'm sweating, so it should be a really good wear test for summer. I will see you guys in a couple of hours. All right, it's been 3 hours, so let's, somewhere's full sun. Oh my god. Maybe this is, oh. Okay, this is really bright. So just so you can see it, I'm gonna move back into the shade. Okay, so wear test. We are 3 hours in. I have been hiding out in the dark, so the sweating has stopped. You can see the lips didn't last so long, but the lip liner did. And I drank a giant iced coffee and I would do it again. I'm surprised that, I know this is mascara from L'Oreal I picked up at duty free, but still, I think it looks good so far. I've almost cried like 3 times watching Dallas Cowboy Cheerleaders documentary on Netflix. So, anyone else a big fan of Making This Squad or like whatever that show was on CMT? Oh my god, I loved it. I will check back in probably when we are getting ready to head out for our afternoon walk. If it's not pouring down rain, it's 50-50 right now. We're at like 85% humidity right now. It's gonna rain. It's gonna rain. Okay, so this is how my makeup's looking right now. It's about 6.5 hours since initial application. We're in natural sunlight and we are heading for a walk. It was 85 degrees earlier. It's not 85 degrees now. 90% humidity. It's gonna start raining soon, but what are we thinking for this wear test? I'm pretty impressed. Like, look at that blur on my pores. Pretty good. We are at 9 hours of wear. I'm getting ready to cook dinner, but this is what it looks under a light bulb. This is what I'm talking about when I say, like, when your natural oils just work well. You can see I have some texture that's dirt. You can see I have texture that's shown, but just overall we have a very natural, even toned skin. I'm gonna end this video here because I have to cook dinner. I have to feed the puppy. It's nighttime. It's evening time. I have a work proposal I need to do. So thank you so much for watching this video. Overall, I'm super pleased. Even like my under eyes, don't judge the mascara. That's not a part of it. I felt like it lasted well throughout the day. I love that it blurs my pores. I love that it works well with my natural face oils. Outside of all of like the ethical and sustainable reasons I love Elate, this is just a good face of makeup. I mean, if you want to cover texture, that's something else, but I don't have a problem with my texture. Like, I have grown to love my skin exactly as it is, so I don't have any problems sharing it with you guys or walking around with my natural texture. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you again on another video. If you have questions about Elate or want to talk about something else, let me know in the comments below.